hold on. I'm so sorry. I just got a really strange error on my end. Luke, did you get that error too? I'm getting an error, Luke, that says that it can't sync with the MIDI.
Huh. It sounds like a conspiracy is happening.
Let's see here. Okay.
Wow.
What happened?
Whoa, I'm Chase Wagner.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so the computers are back.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think for context, you should listen to last week's part 1. Because right now, I feel like you're coming in hot. You're coming in like we are halfway through
Right.
trying to salvage this thing.
And if you already listened, go ahead and give it a re-listen. Why not? Leave a comment.
Come on.
Yeah, you want to know what's happening. Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we can summarize this together. Last week we were doing the conspiracy episode for Christmas, and we got 2/3 of the way through.
Yes.
And we got
a computer malfunction.
Yeah, but like in a way that was like extremely confusing because it was an error message that none of the 4 professional audio engineers who do this for a living, they were in the room as guests of ours, and they could not figure out what this error message meant or where it came from. And we had to stop recording. We had to, that was the end of the night. And
been using our software for over a year now and haven't seen anything like it.
Never. Ever.
As soon as you start talking about the S's.
It pinged to DC, right?
Yeah, that was
where the error came from.
District of Columbia.
Langley, Virginia.
Right. And we could have probably kept going, but then Josh was like, oh no, someone's hacking my call too. And then he, he hung up.
Static. Yeah, I did have a problem. I was like,
help.
Help me.
He was going into a tunnel was what it sounded like.
Yeah.
So Chase could not finish it. So he finished.
Because he's the musical guest on SNL this week.
That's right.
So,
and he was worried that he was being followed.
Right.
Well, the blacked out SUVs, that was
as soon
scary.
as we had the issues, he was the first one to leave. He said, nah, I can't do this.
He got up off the couch because he's a believer.
Well, and I'll say this. I genuinely thought it's just like a technical issue for the first 5 minutes. I was like, oh, this is embarrassing. Like, we're having some problems. It wasn't until like Ian came over, who's a professional. Louis,
shout out Ian.
Yeah, shout out Louis DePina, who's in the house from LA. He came over and was like, hey, can't figure this out. Chase Wagner, who does it for a living, was on the show. He couldn't figure it out. And Delgado, who's been on the show for a while, a couple times, he messaged me afterwards and said that was the most eerie experience I've ever had in person.
Mm-hmm.
That was the most eerie experience? Okay, wow. Well, that's
and
he was
with us. He was with us last Halloween in the haunted house. So for him to say this Christmas special was more eerie.
And he's seen our bad episodes too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's gone all the way back.
Yeah.
So we're going to, I guess, give you a summary of my story because it cut out in the middle of my story.
Yeah. This is how good we are on the fly, though. Pretty good.
Like Jeff Goldblum. I'm on the fly.
Yeah, same. Oh, I see. That was a movie reference.
That's a movie reference. That's what you get with Chase gone. I'm here.
Yeah, so Chase was
a little different.
The holy host of last week. And
on the fly, like pretty fly, like a white guy. I'm Chase Wagner. That's a music reference.
That's right, but you're the Debunk devil, Luke. You're
not
the guy.
Yet. Not yet.
Not yet. But
he's not. He's a believer.
I'm still a believer.
All right. So
and
I would like
be
to.
A believer.
My brain just hurts, and so if you could just re-summarize where we left off on these S's.
Yeah. Okay. So I started my story last week. If you want to tune back in and listen to it, you can. But I'll give you a quick summary. For all the millennials in the 80s and the 90s who grew up in elementary school, drawing the cool S. That's the S symbol.
So much.
The S symbol that we all drew, but no one taught us how to draw it. And that was the basis of my conspiracy that I was told to bring, was essentially a lot of kids drew this S symbol, but no one was taught by an adult how to draw it. They would just kind of...
Also, it's not like you look at it and you know how to draw it.
It's not complicated.
Even that. It is complicated, yeah.
Yes, it's very complicated.
I can feel the Debunk devil.
I would challenge first graders up to fifth graders.
Yeah,
to
draw the symbol.
To a game of basketball.
Yes. Or to a fist fight. So Dr. Elaine Carter was the research scientist that we kept quoting last week. She was the one who did a paper. I kept quoting her.
I didn't say anything.
I didn't do nothing.
I didn't say anything about that lady.
I'm not going down for this. But she did the study trying to be kind of cheeky with her children in the 90s and show the origins of the S symbol. And she ended up tracing it back to an order called the Order of the Fold, who at the turn of the century, they used that symbol as a way supposedly to find malleable children who could lead their peers. And so they believe it was a psyop.
But just say cool.
Yeah,
it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, cool kids.
Is she British, Elaine Carter?
She was from Michigan. She's from Michigan. So the opposite of British.
That's
8 Mile,
that's the opposite of cool. No
Only got
wonder
one
she was
shot.
on the hunt.
Yes, she was
One
on the hunt.
opportunity.
What's the least cool state?
Kansas.
Iowa?
I
no,
would say Kansas.
Iowa's kind of cool. Kansas got the
it?
Chiefs, so
So
No, we're not.
uncool.
It's not sports.
I know,
just in
but
general.
probably like a Dakota, South Dakota.
Yeah, one of the Dakotas.
Whichever one
Texas.
doesn't have Mount Rushmore is the uncool one.
Yeah, agreed.
You-
Agreed.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Whichever
Fargo.
one does have Mount Rushmore is the uncool one.
So that's pretty much the summary of where we were. Essentially, Dr. Carter, she kind of figured out that not only was this S symbol an American thing, but there were examples in Japan, Germany, Brazil, all over the world. These children in the 80s and the 90s were drawing this thing, and
Now the same, even
the
in
same-
Japan.
the same exact way. They were, which you would think that the Japanese would draw it backwards, but they drew it exactly the same way
Yeah.
that,
In the back of their notebook on the
because of
top
where they
right.
are on the globe.
Oh, because how the
Yeah.
toilet goes the other way.
Right.
Right.
So Dr. Elaine Carter blamed this group called the Order of the Fold, who used a similar 6 line in the early 1900s with the purpose of finding naturally gifted young minds.
Right.
Now the order
There's got to be an
believed,
easier way, though.
right? But again, I think part of the conspiracy we were talking about was the fact that a lot of people knew this before the internet. It was just kind of spread before the internet. And Dr. Elaine Carter also believed that
Why do
there
you look
were
like
people
that, Josh?
that there were.
What? What are
Sorry,
you talking about?
sorry, audio listeners. Josh was just looking at me with such intense stare.
Hey, audio listeners, I was just looking at him with my normal face.
I don't think it was normal face.
It looked normal to me.
You gotta check our YouTube to find out.
Yeah, check youtube.com/FloridaMen.
Maybe.
But this is kind of where we picked up from last week. So this group, the Order of the Fold, they they believe the symbol was used to recruit kids. And Dr. Elaine Carter,
the fold, because there was like the brain has folds in it.
that or like sometimes you fold papers to get new
Bread.
shapes or something.
Right.
Oh, origami.
Yeah,
Okay.
origami.
All right.
Fold paper to get bread.
Yeah.
No, you guys are so dumb.
Yeah, who said bread?
Well, to put a bow on this, because I think in order for Luke to debunk it, I've got to finish it.
Right.
So,
right.
So to put a bow on this one, essentially, Dr. Elaine Carter realized that there were a lot of similarities from the Order of the Fold and their recruitment purposes, and a program called MK Ultra. Which this is where we got cut off last week. MK Ultra, a program enacted and declassified by the CIA, used similar methods to recruit elementary kids, and they would put them through rigorous testing. Now, my question to you guys would be...
The numbers, Mason, what do they mean?
Well, okay, so here's my question to you guys. Do you all remember, probably not Luke because you were young, but in elementary school, were you taken out of class to do like a hearing test and like a visual test where you had to do puzzles that made no sense? Like, do either of you remember that?
Okay.
I was in a thing
Yes.
called Rise for super smart
Here he
kids.
goes.
No,
Okay.
it wasn't.
Okay.
It's not what you're thinking.
He was recruited.
Even though maybe a local church has the same name, Rise, for a different program, but our Rise was for super smart kids.
Oh,
Okay.
that's for sex addicts.
Yeah.
in middle school.
Well,
No, the one at the churches.
sin starts early. So so here's the thing. I remember being pulled out of class and putting on these like weird 8-bit headphones
I mean, maybe I
Yeah.
did.
and listening to these like beeping noises. Yeah, and being told to distinguish between the tones. And then taking a color pattern test where they showed me like triangles and circles and squares, and I had to guess the corresponding colors of those shapes without seeing it. That was the weird one that I remember. It was like, oh, this is really strange.
Oh.
And
I
according
had somebody hold 2 cards and they go, what's on the back of this one? And I'm like, oh, the back? I can see the back. It just looks like a playing card.
Yeah, you can
And
see
then they
through
go,
it.
I
You're
mean
like,
the front. I mean the front. The back to you, the front to me. And I'm like, oh, Jack. And they
well,
go,
so
no.
I guess my question is for you all. And again, you're going to really have to go back to last week's episode to really understand where we're going with this particular conspiracy. But my question to you boys before we're debunking is, do we think there's similarities or a potential connection between the MK Ultra program the CIA had, which is a proven fact? I don't want to hear either of you deny that. It's a proven fact they had that program. But is it? Do we think the Cool S was maybe some kind of offshoot from that? Is there some kind of similar, or is this a different group altogether trying to recruit
I think
kids?
it's probably like hieroglyphics. Did you see Stargate, you guys?
That's like saying
I remember that
I feel
vaguely.
like the correlation between this and this is just like exactly like hieroglyphics, like being like, oh, the Egyptians drew an eye in the hieroglyphics, and this kid in the 2000s drew an eye, so they must be.
But for real, we still don't know an origin of it, even if the fold is true or not.
Right.
The Cool S doesn't have an origin. True or false?
No, there's no origin that we know of. The earliest found one in the U.S. was 1950s.
Was it like an origin for the @ sign?
Yeah.
I feel like the debunk devil's coming out. I'll wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, but
like the symbiote. It's coming out of me.
Yeah, but I do want to say I feel like there is a sense of
mystery.
There's mystery
History.
to it, and I think it comes down to from the fact that like it's really easy to explain things away whenever you have the internet to go, of course there's more flat earthers now. People have access to stupidity, but it's like also
Wow. Okay.
But it's like
Copernicus.
before the internet, there were like no flat earthers.
Et
You know what I
tu,
mean?
Brute?
Like
This
not
is true.
not in
Everybody
modern,
wants
not in
to find
modern
a
age.
group. You know.
Everybody wants to belong, 100%. Yes,
Yeah, I think it just amplifies stupidity.
because it gives people access to things that they don't understand. You know what I mean? Like
Or
it
it just gives people
Science.
a voice that really don't need one.
for sure, I agree with that
Galen
sentiment.
Thomas here.
Show me the hands.
Yeah, but okay, but I do want to say that there have been evidence of kids being recruited, like Luke was recruited for some kind of special Smart Boy program.
called
Oh no,
Rise.
kids been recruited for a long time. Back they had orphan buses. A lot of baseball teams would just pick an orphan to be their mascot.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Kids have been
Like the
recruited
Cubs.
a long time.
Remember the
Right.
Cubs
Yeah.
had little
Which is
Charlie
a little-
Henry,
Yeah.
and that
Well,
was
his Henry Charlie.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But he grew up to be an umpire. But I'm just saying, like, but there's some kids who knows where they went.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, Chase, go. Yeah,
Am I up?
you're up, dude. Let's do it.
All right.
Clockwise.
My conspiracy that I am bringing to the show tonight begins with my first tattoo.
Okay.
Here,
Huh.
get a zoom in on it. It is
Okay.
Look at that.
Zoom,
An
Luke.
an alligator. It is a
Come
gator
on.
head. Why did I get this
That's
tattoo? I
beautiful.
got it for my 5 years living in Florida.
That's cool. That's
Whoa.
awesome.
So
That's
my
the first
5 year,
one.
it was my first
tattoo.
tattoo, and it was my 5 years living in Florida. I got a gator head to celebrate. And in my time during living in Lakeland over the last now almost 14 years, I have always lived
Congrats.
around a lake in town called Lake Hollingsworth. If you're not from the area, I've always lived around this lake. And there is something, my hat just flew off. There is something happening in the last 3 months.
Oh.
And in the last 3 months, I've seen
Uh-huh.
3 large gators die,
Okay.
Oh.
rot. So
Ew.
first, what happened was, this is maybe 3 months ago. We live maybe
Okay.
a street away, like 1 block down from the lake.
Yeah.
And we've been like taking our kids to the car, to take them to school. And
Of course.
it's reeks and it starts smelling like it's something up with the house. There's something going on. But we take walks around, like, we walk the lake. We
Yeah.
walk to the lake, and when we looked out into like the maybe 10 feet out into the water in the marsh is an orange rotting gator.
Oh.
Huh.
So
Orange.
when they rot, they kind of
Wow.
turn this orangish color, and it would, obviously when we were close to it, the smell got a lot more intense. So this was obviously what it
course,
was. And
This is
this was
like,
about like a 6-7 footer.
Okay.
oof.
This was 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
6-7 footer.
Yeah.
So then,
Yep.
about a month
Okay.
later, we're on the other side of the lake,
Yep.
the Florida southern side of the lake, and another 6 or 7 foot gator rotting,
Whoa.
dead,
Orange.
Discolored as well.
massive, discolored as well.
Okay.
Ew.
About a month after that, a triangle, like imagine like a triangle in the lake,
I do. Yeah.
another massive
Gross.
dead gator. And I've lived here for 14
I
years, and I've
never
never
seen
seen. So something or someone is killing the gators in Lake Hollingsworth.
Now I want to say, and Josh, I mean, we grew up here, and I've never seen a
We
dead
grew up
gator
here.
at over
Never
over
seen
there,
a dead gator. Yeah.
which is like so that's an
Just the
anomaly.
one I made
So
boots out of.
something or someone is killing the gators in Lake Hollingsworth in the last
well.
3 months. Massive. So there's multiple
Well, this
ideas,
is concerning.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
One could be-
Can I throw in an idea
for it.
before
Yeah,
your
yeah.
ideas?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with the volcano movie Dante's Peak.
Of course. Of course. We were all,
Okay.
probably 13 years old when that came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the pools of water there, it takes its first victim, and it's just two
Yes.
skinny dippers,
Yes.
That's right.
right?
Like in a hot tub.
And
Yeah.
because it's too acidic, right? And
Right.
it like stings them and burns them to death.
Yeah, living in sin.
Is there a possibility the lake is turning more acidic because of volcanic action underneath?
I mean, I'm not aware of any, we don't live on the Pacific Rim. Like I grew up in the Pacific Rim, which
Good
is
movie.
the area from Japan all the way around to Seattle. And so there's active
We know it.
volcanoes that go down to Hawaii, the Pacific Rim. So but I do think one theory is of mine. That wasn't one I was about to bring up, but natural causes.
Okay.
Let's say
Yeah.
there's some kind
God.
of acidic pH imbalance. And what brings me into this is my best friend Chase Cheek has been out running, and he ran by Lake Wire, has a huge stink, very stinky. Another lake in town
Big
that's
stink.
up on the other side.
Yep.
Big stink, dead fish washing up.
Okay.
So
These connected
was it
underground.
is it and there's actually multiple Facebook posts on Lakeland community forums about what's happening at Lake Wire
And people are talking about the
Well,
smell, talking
right
about the,
now.
Okay,
yeah, so you could look that up.
Yeah.
So is that we experience hot to cold a lot here. So was it some kind of
We do.
weather change
Yeah.
that's affected the water?
Yeah.
Was it some kind of acid rain? Was it some kind of that's one idea.
Well, and just
Of
to
course,
expand on that one, I will say this: if let's say that's the case, and that there's an imbalance, the policy typically is to try to find a solution, and
Yeah.
if you find
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
while you're finding the solution or the reason why it's happening, it's all kept under wraps. You never tell anybody that you're looking into it.
Some people might.
Well,
That's why I
yes.
kind of wanted to put this out there on the internet, put this out
Yeah,
there
yeah.
here on Intego, because there's people that work on the lakes, professionally. That's what they do.
Yeah.
So they might know exactly
Sure.
what's going on.
Our friends over at Conservation Florida, I mean, they
Might know
instantly
exactly.
do that, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's what's going on. Another idea is that this was a family of gators, and they just aged out.
Oh,
Sure.
Maybe this
Genetic
was a
disease.
couple. I mean, I think they lived to. Somebody can look it up, but I think they lived.
150.
Yeah, like a lot of years.
The discoloration, though, the orange is kind of
Interesting.
Orange. Huh?
yeah.
Another
Well,
thing could
I
be
think
this happened after
green
the
is
boat
complementary.
races. The boat races
Uh-oh.
in town.
Okay.
So was there gasoline spill?
That's around the same time.
Was there some
100%.
kind of that was about 3 months ago that this started happening?
Yeah.
Really loud, really
Yeah.
loud.
Did they
boat
get
races.
donked, though? Are we worried that they got donked during the races?
Possible. They also do these big cleaning ships, like these big boats that go across and they-
dredgers.
with. Yeah, do you know what that is, Josh? I don't know. I've seen
Yeah,
them do it.
I know,
I thought they were
dredger,
just
yeah.
cleaning seaweed or something.
I played the iPad game Dredge, so I'm pretty familiar. Yeah.
So what is that, Josh?
Oh, they're just taking out like the scum and stuff.
Okay.
The old algae. They don't want the algae covering the lake and killing all the fish.
Okay.
So they shouldn't. I mean, obviously, alligators usually run away from stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
So
and
I think if
Holly-
a big dredger came in your neighborhood, like you'd be like, I'm out.
Well, Hollingsworth is no
Deuces.
stranger to activity, though. So these gators wouldn't be like a new thing for them to.
Right. The boat race has been going
Boat
on for
races,
years. I don't want to blame it on
right,
that
yeah.
crew. Like
Right,
they're awesome.
yeah.
It's an
That's
amazing
good, yeah.
event. Like
Well, or the dredger, and like so the gators would be familiar with those things. They would know how to get away and where to go. I think the idea that the
Lost you for a second.
you there, Josh. You were back.
Hold on, let me pause this real fast. I think we lost Josh for a second. Live stream, hang tight. We lost Josh. There you are, Josh. You there?
Wait, I heard that. I heard that part. I think all you have to say is we lost Josh, and then it's like back
All right, we're gonna record again in 3, 2.
1. Let me refresh, reboot. It's just the internet here because the
Nova and Iris are here if she wants to play with Nova or Iris. Baby.
that's why they're one letter apart.
Okay, we got you now.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna record again in 3, 2. So the the idea that the activity,
Boats, dredger, dead alligators. Why?
Right. Dredger's another
yeah,
theory.
possibility.
Here's
Yep.
the maybe the most sinister, or is it sinister?
Oh.
I'd be curious if you guys your thoughts on it. The most conspiratorial would be that Lakeland is growing.
Yeah.
There's more people on the lake that have ever been there before, running the lake on a daily
Okay.
basis. is the government, our city officials going,
Oh,
we got to get the gators out of there.
There's too much happening.
Because I would
Yeah.
say this.
yeah.
I walk my kids around that lake, and we are within,
Yes, you do.
from me to Wayne,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
a 6 to 7 footer.
Yeah.
Almost every
Sunbathing.
time we run the lake. Like,
Sure.
honestly, there's,
course.
especially on the Florida southern side, especially on the park side,
Yeah.
like down there's huge ones. So every time we run the lake, and those suckers can run.
Yes.
So has the
Oh, yeah.
government gone, we're trying to avoid a Disney World situation,
Yes.
and we're trying to just
Nice.
like get rid of,
You think they dart them with
and
like
it's-
orange Gatorade?
which,
and
yeah,
they
right,
kill
could
them?
could be sinister idea, could maybe be a nice idea to save our kids. That's my most conspiratorial view on it.
Well, so let's play
Huh.
that one. Let's play that one out, because I mean,
Okay.
if you're
Okay.
the government for a second, what is more
am.
controversial and damning to your organization?
Right.
Alligator attacks.
Sure,
Yeah.
an alligator attack all day long, all day
Yeah.
long.
Oh,
No matter, I mean,
It happened to Disney.
I mean,
Yeah.
even if hypothetically there was a spill, and that would be controversial,
Right.
it would
Of course,
still not
yeah.
be as controversial as someone being attacked by a gator.
Right. So I want to just throw that
Yeah.
out there on the
Yeah.
internet. If people know what's going on, let me know.
Huh.
You know, we live in the community. Let me know your thoughts on it.
Well, so about
They spill gator poison. That's a thought.
I like that one. The discoloration, I've never. The discoloration, I've never heard
It's gross, dude.
of that as a gator dying and then like turning like an orange.
Yeah,
color.
some of our wildlife
Wow.
guys like Zach Wheaton
Sure.
or Ethan, they
Yeah.
might know what
Sponsor.
does a gator look like when they die. I thought it looked somewhat natural, like maybe this was just their rotting color. They kind of go the opposite of green
Sure.
to orange,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
maybe not. Maybe it was more of a chemical situation. But they all three looked the same. They all stunk, and they were all huge gators. This wasn't like
right.
like-
These aren't
like-
baby. You're right.
these are gators that could harm somebody.
Yes. Well, okay. So there was a situation about
Yeah,
2
yeah,
years
yeah,
ago. Tom Segura, the comedian, came to town, and we went and saw him, and he opened up his bit with.
Not me.
Well, Josh didn't. But Tom said, I got a tour of your lakes here in Lakeland, and he said
Okay.
there was a gator on the kind of bed of the lake. He said the tour
Yeah.
guide said that gator has eaten 2 people, and
Well.
that they were both folks who like were experiencing homelessness at the time, and so they were in a
Okay.
situation that was not,
Okay.
they were vulnerable.
Okay.
But that
Yeah.
same gator had killed 2
Sure.
people, according to this
Do they
tour
do
guide.
that? Are they allowed to do that?
I hadn't heard that, but I guess Tom said in his bit, like, why is it still out here? Like, why?
You know what's
Yeah.
weird is they were kind of that color.
Really? The one on our
Gray
set?
green?
Chase is going to get up and
Gray
grab.
green? I'm missing.
Kind
Missing some sound
honestly
now.
like orangish, orange and this
No,
pinky kind of color.
gross,
Oh yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah. So I mean, it's all connected.
Well,
It's all
kinda cool
connected.
that you could get that color boots though, because like normally they come in the standard.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
gray
they
green.
stink though.
That's what we
they
missed is like the opportunity for some cool orange
Okay,
boots.
so I've gotten to the end of my thing. What do you guys think? Are you going? There's more to it. Like we should dig deeper. There's bigger government involvement,
I'm
or
all for
I'm not
thinking,
really.
like,
I'm not really
okay.
buying it. It's just probably natural causes.
I'll let Josh
If
go
I'm a
first.
tourist, if I'm showing my family around,
Mhm.
right, and I go, we want to buy a house around this area, and then my little whiny baby 6-year-old goes, "There's a gator,"
Yeah, right.
right?
Whiny
And then I'm
Right.
like, "You ruined this."
Yeah,
Yeah, you ruined this.
right.
I'd say, yeah, gators are a problem.
Yeah.
So I'd
Well-
pop them.
Yeah, pop them. I will say this,
Yeah.
dude. There are just so many gators
They're
in
invasive,
town.
right? They're like
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't know if there's a solution that makes
What's
sense
the gestation rate, Wayne? You said of gators? with
for
their eggs?
gators. Just instantly. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I was just gonna say,
It is.
if they are trying to get rid of the gators,
Yeah.
that's a much bigger that's a massive project that I don't think stays off the radar. That's gonna be difficult.
Well, you go
to
with
do.
who floats, right? You look at, oh, you're popping up. Boom,
we're
you get in the
floating.
dark.
Yeah,
It's
but
weird.
I will say if the government is covering something up, in my personal opinion, it would behoove them more to cover up a pH imbalance and like some like acidity in the water
Oh,
that's causing it to be
Volcanic.
toxic,
Rather than I'm going to hunt. We're going to hunt some gators.
100%. Like I would cover that up more than I would like the Gators are a problem. Because with the Gators are a problem, you get the whole parental community on you behind you.
No doubt.
You just post it and go, hey, we need your help.
And there's this other thing happening at Lake Wire, which is this interesting piece where Facebook's already talking about Lake Wire.
Yes.
But I haven't seen any kind of Facebook
About
activity
Hollingsworth?
about this Hollingsworth, these gators watching up. And what if I see more? I mean, I'll let you guys know if I see
Please.
more.
Well,
I mean, but I've already seen 3 in 3 months.
Well, we have a lot of
That's
listeners,
wild.
a lot of listeners who aren't from Florida, and I just wanted to add a picture here. Lake Wire is how far from Hollingsworth? I mean, it's across
2
town.
miles.
Yeah. So but Parker, which is also in town, Lake Parker, per capita has the most gators in our city, and that there's a power plant that sits on Lake Parker.
Yeah.
And consistently deformed, like 2-headed, 3-eyeball fish come out of that lake, like because there's, I mean, it makes sense. There's a power plant. Clearly, there's chemicals stuff going in that water. So I would be interested to hear like what the gator activity is like over there.
Now I'm no
Like, if
Swift
that's-
mud dude,
Right.
but a lot of lakes are connected via underground pipes. Yeah, just so that they level
Canals
each
and
other
such,
out.
limestone canals and such. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think these are connected? And maybe like the gators, they swam
If
through
it started
the pipe
in
and got
if it started
poisoned?
in Lake Wire and maybe is now coming to Hollingsworth,
Just a
is a
thought.
potential option. Is the smell,
Yeah.
Chase, do you think, from the gators or from whatever is killing?
Or
it's-
people
it was-
throwing out
it was rotting
seeing the
animal
gators.
Yeah.
flesh. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a fun one. And if you are local, please let us know what your thoughts are on that. I would love to get in those local Facebooks and find out what there's. Like,
And maybe
find out what
Chase
they're
just
saying.
has
somebody
sensitive
knows.
nostrils.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I was gonna say too, like, I do think that eventually that kind of stuff will come out. If there's more discoloration, like dead gators coming out, eventually that gets posted. But I would think we can email Conservation Florida and just say, hey, because they respond to community engagement. So if we email them and just go,
nice.
hey, homies, you should
This
come
is
out here and
happening.
look into this. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on.
Or they were the same color? Or is it like a gay pride thing where they're trying to kill one gator each color?
Oh, that could
Wait, what? That's a
Is
stretch.
that what you're saying, Chase?
You tell me it's a gay pride thing?
Wait, is this some kind of weird pride thing, guys? Okay, Tucker Carlson. Like, I don't. All right, so for the safety of our show, I'll move on. I'll say this.
Yeah, please.
So I'm for the cover up. I think
course,
it's highly likely that they would cover something.
Yeah,
I will tell you this local government, they don't want any bad press, like at all.
No.
So if there's anything remotely funky, we're not hearing about it for a bit. I think the only way we hear about it would be an outside independent source coming in and going, hey, by the way, there's a problem here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I'm definitely interested in that.
Now it's time for a real conspiracy
Yeah, come on, what's that?
and a real murder
like a
mystery.
TikTok reel.
Yeah.
We're back from part 1. It's
Yeah.
part 2.
Yeah.
Who killed the movie industry?
Oh, wow, Obama.
I mean, hold on. I
probably.
know this. James Gandolfini.
This is a
'Cause he
quick
went to
rant
HBO.
about the whole Netflix possibly buying Warner Brothers or Paramount buying them or whatever
Right.
ends up happening.
Right.
It's like
Where's
Alien
Jared
versus
Kushner in
Predators.
this?
Whoever wins, we lose.
That's
You
a
know?
good point.
Jared Kushner is involved in this actually
I know it.
because
Really?
Paramount is teamed up with the Saudis and another Middle Eastern group and Jared Kushner and the rich,
Jared Kushner's wife
Investor
converted
guy.
to Judaism recently.
and they're all trying to buy out Warner
What's
Brothers.
Luke saying? Saudis?
Anyways.
Saudis nuts.
So my main focus is on Netflix. I don't really want Paramount's too political for me to touch and not know everything. Netflix
Whose
is
catalog do you like
responsible-
better?
Between the two?
Yeah.
Probably Paramount.
Well, that doesn't sound for sure.
I mean, I don't know what you call whatever. Netflix is responsible for the whole like, you know how shows have been like too dark recently
Right.
and shows have been a
Yeah,
little too
visually.
quiet
Right.
and they all
Yeah.
kind of look the same.
Come on. Yeah.
It's because Netflix is like, hey, you got to make these shows where you can watch them on a big screen or you can watch them on an iPod. Like,
Right.
so everything just has to be dead in the middle, and it sucks.
Ew, hate that.
But Netflix has great content. Can you tell me anything that happened in Electric State or The Gray Man?
I couldn't even tell you.
Love
I
is
really
Blind?
couldn't even tell you.
The Electric State, the big movie with Chris Pratt, Millie Bobby Brown,
Oh,
I
remember that one.
with the smiley
I remember
face.
that one. With,
directed by
Smiley
the
face
guys who
robot.
directed the two biggest movies, Avengers.
Avatar.
Yeah, no, you can't tell
Dunstan
me
checks
anything. They also just run their movies. What movie did you say?
Dunstan checks in with the monkey in the hotel.
I don't know. I actually don't know that movie.
This guy doesn't know any
Oh,
film,
stumped.
bro.
We got. I've been stumped.
I like stumping the genius.
I know. They also run their movies in theaters just limited so they can get awards. Like that's the only reason they're in theaters is because the
Who wants an
Academy's like,
award?
you got to.
I'd rather have a reward.
Wait, hold on.
Like for saving someone's life.
Right. What was the name of the director again?
Which one?
The one that's in charge of this movie.
Benicio del
which movie?
Toro.
Oh, Ryan Johnson.
Ryan John. No, the one who's in charge of this merger that everybody's upset
The
about.
director.
Yeah.
The
Tom
CEO
Hanks?
of Netflix is Ted Sarandos.
That's what I'm talking about. Ted
Gross.
Sarandos, boo that person. I
Ted
don't like-
Sarandos is war criminal.
Right. War criminal.
Wow,
It's the
I like
death of
that
cinema
stance.
in an already dying world.
Yes.
And if Paramount owns them, minus all the
Entropy.
political stuff of Paramount owning all like Netflix just wants the entertainment, Paramount wants the movies, the news,
Right.
everything.
Right.
It's all just going to be like, layoffs and
Right.
just a
Who
bad
wants our
product
water
overall.
though? That's my question.
Everyone wants data centers want our water and they want it bad.
This is getting a bit nihilistic, isn't it? Right. I thought
Well,
we were
it's the,
talking about
it's,
movies.
the, it's the conspiracy
and now-
episode. I'm trying to blend in.
Oh, I see. Go
I'm
ahead.
blending in.
Go ahead. Continue on.
Yeah.
And yeah, competition's good. Like if there weren't any other podcasts, ours would suck.
Yeah.
Right?
The free market.
But because there's other podcasts where we see other podcasts, we're like, oh, we can do a bit better. Oh, we can do this. Oh, we can do that.
Are we supposed to be saying that?
Oh,
No. We are the best, but I think
Right.
But yeah, for sure, I think we'd be the best if no other podcast also existed either. I think we'd still win. If that
Right.
makes
Right.
sense.
By default, you're the best, but you're not giving your best, right?
That's right.
There
it is.
When you're already
Well,
up on
I'm
the
giving
podium,
my best.
Look,
but
I'm
not
wearing
the
a
best.
robe on a two. I'm giving
Right.
my best. This
when
is
you're,
my best.
when
I
you're
have
up
to
on a
offer.
podium, you got nowhere else to go.
Come on.
Yeah.
Well, we call it a showdium. So
Yeah, we do.
It just hurts me a little when Netflix is putting Casablanca in the same sentence as Squid Games and Stranger Things, talking about culture defining.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
it's bothersome.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
I agree.
Squid Games rocked. Casablanca, whatever.
exactly. Casablanca's boring as hell. And Squid Games is cool.
Is that with the
Yeah.
plane?
Yeah.
I like
Hey,
the
kiss
one.
me, I hate you. Get on this plane. Isn't that how it ends?
I mean, basically.
That's the one.
Just Netflix literally makes shows that they have like an internal motto of make a show that you can watch that you don't have to watch. That you
Well,
can be
so-
on your phone.
Yeah.
Anything with Chip and Joanna Gaines, I'm not watching.
Well, I heard that Netflix is having their writers basically add a lot more of like expository dialogue,
Yeah.
so that you can.
It
be looking
started
at your
with like
phone
Emily
and
in
listen
Paris
to,
was like the big thing of like
Yeah, she's racist.
TV on and she's
Yeah.
in Paris.
Emily's in Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll clarify.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
goodness.
All right.
But Warner Brothers just had a really good year this year. One battle after another.
It was a great
Damn,
movie.
that
Josh still
frog's
hasn't
good.
seen it.
I
It's
haven't seen it
so
yet,
good.
but I saw Eddington, and that feels similar.
I liked Eddington.
I liked
We-
Eddington.
I haven't
Weapons.
seen that. Weapons was really good.
I liked
Superman?
weapons, yeah.
With the
I didn't
witchcraft
understand
and
the
the children
gun.
get kidnapped.
The gun hanging above the house.
Maybe you're not supposed to. Speaking of conspiracies,
'Cause
weapons,
I'm a white male.
Weapons is good.
Superman, Sinners.
Sinners is good.
Super
Superman.
Sinners?
Superman was good. Superman was like Barbie for boys, I think.
Right.
Oh, with the dog?
You know, Ted Sarandos said Barbenheimer would have been just as big if it was on Netflix.
Ted Serrano should jump off a cliff.
Exactly.
I
Into a
don't
net.
think
Into a
that
safety net.
he
Into a
adds
safety
any
Into
net.
a
value
safety net
into
and
a
then
safety
kill
net.
himself.
He's the result of late stage capitalism.
I-
Can we say that?
I just honestly
You
think
can.
he
Thank you.
just never had a fun childhood, and he's taking it out on us.
Yeah, let's
Someone
Give him a
did-
hug.
No.
Has he had a hug yet?
He
'Cause
probably
hugs
needs
are
a
pretty
he needs
good.
a hug. He needs a big popcorn and a big Diet Coke and go see a movie.
Where's Luigi?
on the big screen?
When you
Yeah,
need him.
pop him.
Hey, it's me, the Debunk Devil.
There he is.
No, not
I'm wearing
again.
sunglasses inside because I'm the devil and I'm so cool. Devil. Wayne, give me a little intro song.
He's the devil.
Yeah. Josh.
He's the Debunk Devil coming in live to debunk
Yeah.
everything.
My name's Debunk Devil. I love smoking cigarettes. I love doing kickflips. I love loitering. I love kicking over trash cans. And I love disproving conspiracies.
Wow.
What an intro, dude. We have to do that every time.
Oh my God, yeah.
Debunk?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I memorized it.
He brought his notes out already.
I brought my notes
Josh,
out.
look at this guy over
Notes
here.
out. Notes on the phone.
Oh,
Notes on the phone.
wow.
Come on,
Is that a
Martin
new
Luther.
phone?
Let us have it.
All right. Huh? These are my 94 theses.
Okay. go
So,
ahead.
Josh, your conspiracy that we just heard
Yeah.
Oh, the one I just got freshly off talking about, you're going to debunk it
about the
first
Bears.
or attempt
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Attempt to. You kept saying, what are the odds? What are the odds?
What are the odds?
I'd say odds are pretty high when it comes to bears.
57 years, no bears. One
Right.
night, bears.
Right.
No.
Well, 50% of the population during the time of the bear attacks was under 25. So we were a majority.
Okay.
We were coming off a young nation. Just came off the wars, right?
Yeah.
The young
Everyone's
nation.
finding-
Yeah,
everyone's
they do
finding
call it the young nation
families.
generation.
Yeah.
The young nation generation.
Yeah.
And around the bear attacks, 1967 was considered the summer of love. And
Okay.
it's all about
hippies.
freedom, exploration, going to the
Okay.
environment.
Yeah.
So people just
Okay,
weren't
sure.
going. People going into the parks more. People were hanging out around bear areas more.
Well, young people, apparently.
So
you say.
to answer your what are the odds question, what are the odds 2 19-year-olds are working in a national park during the busiest season and busiest month? I think pretty high.
I see where
Sure,
this is going.
that's high.
Right.
Yes, that's high. But,
Right.
But bear attacks is where you got a lot of ground. to make up.
Okay, you might have more data there, but answer me this: on the same night,
On
like
the
both
same
of them getting
night?
attacked on the same night
Okay.
by different
okay,
bears.
Okay.
Was it
Have
full
you
moon
have you ever
too
had dinner?
there?
Have you ever had dinner and went for a snack later?
No,
Wait, hold on. Was it different bears?
it was different bears.
Yeah, different bears on the same
You
night.
guys ever have 2 different dinner times?
See,
Does everyone in
that's,
America eat
that's
dinner
where
times?
that's where you
Baby.
lose me.
Well,
But
from
that's where you lose me.
from
Looks like it's
1915
CIA.
until 1967, when the attacks happened, Glacier Park utilized open pit garbage dumps, and they were near the hotels and visitor areas.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So big holes they would just dump garbage into. Go, hey, you got garbage? It
that
goes
doesn't
here.
seem very smart.
Well, that's why they
Or
stopped it.
environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
So they're usually like below the hotels and lodges, and sometimes people treat them like an attraction. Like, oh, we know there's going to be bears here because they're going to come eat the scraps. So bears learn to go towards here because like, oh, food's here,
Okay.
and people hanging out there, more people seeing it. It
I
starts to add
mean,
up.
okay. I guess I do go to where food is cheaper. Like there
Right.
are 2 Thai places in town. I do like the one that's cheaper.
Well,
Right.
do we know the name? What was the name of the fella on the forum, Josh, that had this theory? The guy
Oh,
who-
Underground Doug.
Underground.
Big bear.
So you're telling me, Luke, that Underground Doug just like made
the
up
missing
all this
411
data
forums.
on the missing 411
Baloney.
forums
And
about
then
like
the commenter Slippery Stan 123.
Right.
His dad
No,
worked there.
I'm not here to call anyone a liar. I'm not here
Okay.
to ruin anyone's day. I'm here to just what's my name?
You're
Debunk
ruining
devil.
my
I'm
day.
here to just debunk a little. Give my thoughts.
I just want to do a little.
Can we not just
debunking.
have an open
I want-
conversation?
okay, I understand.
I'm just asking questions.
I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking
all
questions.
right, all right, all right. all right.
And my
Okay,
my
debunk.
last note, bags of garbage kind of look like a human in a sleeping bag. Like if you zip it up,
You didn't
Okay.
have to go dark.
can't really tell the difference.
So you're saying perhaps that this bear, both of these bears, thought that they
Right.
were getting into like some packaged garbage, and it was human beings.
They could be, or it's just more people hanging out, more people hanging around bears. Peace, love. You're high on weed. You're like, oh, shoot, a
Oh,
bear.
I'm high on weed or they're high on weed?
They would be high on weed because peace and love.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I'm
Huh.
taking more offense to the bear debunk than I would my own story debunk because out of the
One
3
night.
conspiracies.
What's the other? What's the real conspiracy here? That the government was like, "Hey, bears, go kill people," and they're like,
Yes.
"Yes, sir."
essentially?
What's the government always doing? They're always up to sneaky stuff.
Always putting on shows in that circus. That's what I like to say.
Yeah.
Because I'm the
If you're a
debunk
government
devil.
employee, you need that paycheck. So you go, I think we can train bears to go in Russia and get 007 and pull him out in his camping bag.
Why
Yeah.
why would U.S. get 007?
Oh, because he's an underground agent.
Mm.
Well,
Have
he's
you done-
America's
have you done
underground
your- Have you
agent
done your reading?
for Britain. Does Britain know he's our underground agent?
I
Mm.
can't get
Or
into
is-
it. Look, I
Okay,
don't
I'm
want
sorry.
another problem with
I don't
our
want another problem.
internet
Not
and
on
with
the
our
air.
computer.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. We'll cut this short. So
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I'm gonna stop arguing and let Josh argue his own story.
Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
moving
I
on
need
to
to.
I'm moving on to Wayne's unless you guys have any more to say about bears.
Yeah, I don't get it. You're wrong, Luke. Debunk
Okay.
devil.
Can I say something
I'm
real
the
fast
debunk
about
devil.
one more bear fact? Is I saw a guy last night who on TikTok he has a bear pet. He has a brown bear pet,
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
and I commented on his video and said, "I'm begging you to go live with your brown bear. You would make millions of dollars because I would watch it all the
Uh-huh.
time, waiting for
This
him
guy
to
hanging out with a bear.
get mauled." I'm just saying I would.
It's like
You
what
love
Tampa
guy
did.
and
They
bear
did the-
videos.
Yeah, Google
They did
Bear
the-
Daddy. Google Bear Daddy, and it'll come up.
Mhm.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Speaking
you
of Wayne.
remember Tampa did the voyeur dorm. I'd love to just have cameras in that guy's house. That guy and the bear.
Yeah.
Ted and the bear. I'd watch that.
I
all
like the
day.
TV show The Bear.
Yeah, with the cooking. All right,
Yeah.
so debunk me, devil.
All right, so to quote, I
Good
think
luck.
his name is Nick Mullins,
Okay,
the comedian.
never heard
where
of
he
him.
talks about
No, you're thinking
9/11.
the skateboarder.
He goes, my favorite thing about 9/11 conspiracies are people who are like, all right, we did this. We secretly blew up the buildings. The next
Yeah.
part,
The clues.
the clues.
Yeah,
And that's
good.
what this feels like. If there was a secret
Yeah,
underground cabal trying to control our children,
yeah.
why would they be like, let's leave some clues?
What are the clues that you think?
Well,
they're
you can't
leaving?
go clues first, then 9/11.
Well, you said you were leaving clues. You said they were leaving clues. They're just like, oh, like it lines up with these signs and they're taking them out.
You
MK
did say that a
Ultra.
lot. You
Yeah,
did say
so
they're leaving clues.
I think I said clues, perhaps, but I'll go back and listen to that again because I don't think I did say clues.
Well,
but
you maybe not say clues specifically.
No, he said clues
but-
like 10 times.
yeah.
So-
well, here are the clues
Should I
for
just-
the.
Let me just go through my notes. you
Okay,
know.
go for it.
I wrote them as you were talking.
Yeah.
A lot of these
Uh-oh.
things seem like things friends tell you, so you just should have had more friends. That was one of my notes.
Okay.
Because
yeah.
you're like,
Who?
how was I supposed to know how to write it? Your friends tell you, man.
How do they know?
They're friends.
Yeah, but how?
How do
They're
they
friends.
know? It's turtles all the way down.
Before the
dude.
internet, you had the word of mouth, magazines.
Around the world?
Draw the cool S. All right.
Yeah.
If I say that out loud, can you do it?
And
I'm debunking Debunk Devil.
No, and you guys kept talking, 80s and 90s kids all knew the S. But I'm a 2000s baby, and I knew the S pretty well.
From
And I
how?
still know the S.
But you also
From
admitted that
how?
you just got recruited in the RISE program. So
But I learned it from another kid would draw it, and you just see it, and you're like, that's
What's that
cool.
kid's name?
I don't know. Alex came to mind.
Okay.
This
so,
kid named Alex. in my
So a
second
white
grade-
guy shows you how to do cool ass.
Yeah.
You get chosen to be in the RISE program because you're
Yeah.
special, and
Right.
then
These are
and-
different situations you're lumping together.
well, you got
Now,
fat.
obviously, less cool kids were taught by cool kids.
We're
We're talking how the cool kids learn it.
from other cool kids.
Yeah, but you got fast tracked to success by being invited to be on our show. So don't you think that that essentially you were chosen, and now look at where you are? Like,
Wait,
I mean,
I'm a little confused why me being on the show is two of the S's.
because they're looking for leaders, folks who are thought leaders and
Yeah.
can really shape
You're like
the
Scarlett
world.
Johansson in The Prestige.
That's right. That's you.
And Lucy, where she uses 100% of her mind.
No, like the
Oh.
Prestige.
No.
You're
dude,
dating
no.
Josh behind my back, and I'm dating you behind Josh.
No, I'm dating Josh's twin brother.
Oh crap,
Yeah.
Hank Mills.
A note I had written says, "You don't remember learning because you're old."
Okay, now
Oh,
you're just
that's
getting
very
into
possible,
offense.
yeah.
Now, but you're true.
And
You're
you-
true
and
in
at
thought.
one point, you said, "What teacher teaches you how to draw that?" And I thought, well, my art teacher probably. They may know how to draw that.
My art teacher didn't do graffiti. They always did perspective
Well,
art.
My
Well-
art teacher's pretty cool. Shout out Nate Rupp.
Yeah, he's probably 35.
Whoa.
Listen, my
Wow.
thing is this. I genuinely don't remember anything from any episode,
Right.
but I
Yeah.
feel like you are gaslighting me by saying that I said clue and now
No,
that
you
I
said
no,
clues.
you said what
Every
teacher
three
would
words
teach you
you
how to
were like,
draw that?
okay,
clues.
well, maybe I did say that.
I said Dr. Lane Carter needs to get a real job,
Okay.
and I still stand by
Ouch,
that.
dude, she's dead. She
Yeah.
passed.
Come
Okay,
on,
good.
man. That was too soon.
Yeah.
And I said, honestly, I'm more scared that Wayne's going to believe any conspiracy he reads. So,
Well, yeah, dude, that's the
That's
a
the point.
podcaster. What's
That's the point of
What
a
else do we
conspiracy
do,
is to
dude?
believe it.
it gets a little scary, man.
You
I'm
want me
worried
just to
about you.
you want me to believe the government's working on our behalf to take care
You
of
ever seen that
us?
sticker on someone's wall? It just says believe.
Coexist.
And dot, dot, dot.
Yeah. Oh, coexist is a pretty good one on the back of. I had that in the back of my Celica.
Believe with the alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So so apparently Josh's story is fake. Mine is fake. We'll go ahead and debunk
Chase-
our guest.
Mine
Chase
was just
Wagner.
random, apparently.
I got no rebuttals.
of
what
course.
was Jesus?
But
Alligators dying locally.
Something's going on, and we got to
Oh,
look into
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say we did speak to, and by we I mean me. I spoke to one of the head guys over at Gatorland
Yeah.
who
Right.
said
I
that
messaged him. He just didn't reply to me.
Mm.
I'm not on the official account. I'm on
Well-
Booger Dan
Well,
at
you keep
Instagram.
saying "see you later, alligator."
and Lakeland Applebee's. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead. It's
Yeah.
your story you're telling.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but I will say, and he did say that the discoloration in these dead gators that Chase talked
Yeah.
about could be from the tannins in the water. The tannins
You remember
causing.
what I guessed before the CIA hacked our stream?
Yes, that's actually my next note. I got a new conspiracy that Josh is trying to get our show taken off YouTube, talking
Yeah?
about the pride flag, the gay year, and swastikas all in one
Yeah.
episode.
Wow.
And then Wayne made a bisexual woke comment.
Okay, well, I mean, look,
Well,
the best way to show
we got to
love.
cover all bases.
So I can't
No.
debunk that you guys are trying to, get us suppressed.
You think the real conspiracies were trying to ruin our own show?
I think so.
Well, then we can go hard right and be like, the left is canceling us.
Yeah, they're canceling us.
And then we swing the other way.
And we go hard left.
I go hard left.
Weather Underground. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let
I've
me say
seen
this.
both.
Me too. And I'll say this, man. I do think that there are a lot of folks who maybe are turned off by political thoughts or opinions.
Right.
And I
Oh,
just
yeah,
want our
or-
listeners
yeah.
to know that, like,
We
are,
do not talk about politics.
well, and not in a serious way necessarily. I mean, like,
No.
we do it mostly in character. You know,
Right.
it's funny. I mean, there's a lot of funny things
Yeah.
happening right now.
We post our voting records.
Obama.
Mhm.
Obama.
That's
Obama
right.
drone striked more than
Obama.
any president.
That's
I mean,
right.
Everybody knows this.
I know that.
What about that one guy who ran for the Liberal Party in 2016?
Bernie Sanders?
Fetterman.
No.
Mm.
It's the clip where they're talking about do you need a license to drive? It's like the debate clip at the Libertarian group.
Libertarian group.
Yeah.
That
And
guy.
like, you need a license to drive. And he goes, yeah, I think there'd be some sort of test. And the
And he
whole
got
crowd's
booed.
like, boo. And they're like, what's next? License to use a toaster?
Yeah. Well, but I mean, well, what if every time you get in the use
Dude,
a
toasters
toaster?
are getting pretty complex.
I was about to
Toasters
say,
get
you
pretty
get
complicated.
electrocuted. You
I
guys,
do think after 65, like every 5
A
years,
person,
you need like
yeah.
a driver's test,
Can we get a
especially
final-
in Florida, dude?
especially in Florida.
Can we get a final debunk, Devil, from Luke? Just give us a summary.
So bear attacks,
I
think,
got on
just
here, hold
more
on.
common with more people. Debunk devil. Bears, mo people, mo problems.
all right. So he's saying
Okay.
false on that
The
one.
S sign is just something that came up. I don't think we don't have to
It
think
doesn't
too,
have an
we
origin
don't have to
story,
think too
though.
deep about things.
Yeah, just coincidence. Don't look too deep, guys. Hey, guys, don't look into anything.
Wow,
everything has an
chill.
origin. if
Everything
you
is
look back.
fine. Don't
God.
look into anything.
I'm sure.
God has an
i-
origin?
if we had all our records, we could look back and find something.
Yeah.
You call it
about-
erectors?
Records.
And then the alligator. You better be nice to our guest, Chase.
I say I got no rebuttals. There's something going on.
Okay. Okay. So 2 out of
Yeah.
2 out of 3 fake.
Yeah.
1 is real. I'll go with that. Dude.
Okay.
That's fun.
To give you a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
treat,
that's fine.
to give you a little treat as a debunk devil, the debunk devil gives and he
And he takes away.
takes away. Oh,
Come on.
Wait,
Yeah.
other way. He takes away, but he
Receipts.
Gives.
he gives.
Gives.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys some little conspiracies you guys can go buck wild on.
Okay.
Just like rapid fire.
Now
Okay,
we did
okay.
have some of our live audience last week put these into a hat,
Right.
But then
and I
everything
print them out on
happened.
a sheet.
Okay, so
Are
let's
we
go
allowed
ahead
to say
and-
buck wild? I thought that was
Buck wild.
trademarked.
So for the next few minutes,
We
know,
can, yeah.
anything we say are not the views of from Off the Podcast or anyone who works on here or anyone's
That's right.
personal life. These are the views of the
Works.
characters of Wayne, Josh, and the debunk devil.
Also, that applies to every episode before this episode too. I
and
mean,
after this episode,
it's
legally,
all,
legally
all
binding.
set.
Ba-bum.
It's all character work. Don't let it ruin it for you. Go
All
ahead.
right.
Okay.
Are love bugs made in a lab at the University of Florida?
Absolutely, they are. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 'cause
Unspoken.
look at
Unspoken.
love bugs. Look at love bugs. Okay, they go butt to butt. Does that scream God to you? I don't think so. So
It screams Requiem for a Dream.
It screams. It
Yeah,
screams.
I almost
Great
said,
movie
Nodding.
joke.
I almost said Pursuit of Happiness.
Great movie.
Have you
joke.
ever had 2 dogs, dude?
Yeah.
When they're done, they're
No,
knotted up.
no,
They can't
okay.
get away.
Okay. Well, the
Oh, their leashes. Their leashes are knotted up.
rapid fire. I think.
Sure.
I think they were made in a lab and they got out. That's
Right.
what I think.
So they
I-
named them love bugs so people would love them?
Yeah.
I4
or
eyesore.
because of the...
Yeah, trying to normalize the hook.
Maybe.
What they're trying to do. They're trying to normalize that.
Yeah, get hooked.
That's what they mean by the agenda, by the way.
Yeah.
like a daily
Love
planner.
bugs. Yeah.
Hook up.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
hookup
yeah,
culture.
Yeah.
Well, to audio listeners, Josh is doing a truck hook,
Yeah.
or like a train hook,
Mhm.
technically, kind of
Yeah.
motion with
Yeah.
his fingers.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
that one, Josh, what do you land on that one? You don't have.
He said no comment, and then he, said,
no,
and then
I
he had a
know,
lot
I
of
know.
comments afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't believe it's made in a lab. I
Okay.
think bugs can do anal.
I'm cutting this out. I'm cutting this out. Ah! I need to spike the audio.
All right.
right.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, what about the I4 eyesore?
Okay.
It's,
What's going on there? What's
up with
going
that?
on there? Yeah. What's going on?
It's probably
there?
religious.
Every time I drive I-4, I never see it, and I try to look out for it. I just don't remember where
Well,
it
because
is.
you don't go that far down I-4. You
It's
gotta go
past Orlando.
I went to
Yeah.
Jacksonville on Sunday, and I tried looking for it, and I feel like
You
I
would
kept missing
take
it.
I-4 all the way to 95 to go to Jacksonville. Okay, so
Yeah, dude. Cutting
okay.
up the
Early-
middle of the state.
It
What
was
are you
early in the
doing,
morning,
dude?
man. It's early in the
Ocala.
morning.
okay, so
You go up to Ocala to go over to.
I don't
mean,
know where I
do.
go, dude.
I go
Yes.
33 to Jacksonville, but I'll say this:
Yeah.
I do think this is niche to our Florida listeners. So the I-4 eyesore is an abandoned building that's very, 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 very tall off of I-4.
Can we confirm it's abandoned, or should we?
Can we confirm how many varies?
4.
Yeah.
And some folks wrote into our Instagram last week, and on our collaboration post with Chase Wagner, and said that they've
Yes.
driven by and seen lights on upstairs. And multiple
Yeah.
folks said that they've
Well,
driven by and
yeah.
seen lights on.
Sometimes they say about me, "Oh, it looks like there's lights on upstairs, but nothing's really
But
going
We've
on."
never said that.
Yeah.
Josh and I have never said
No,
that
I've
about
never
you.
said
I
that. I
said
would
some
never say
people.
that
I said
about
some
you.
people. Why are you guys getting so
Okay.
defensive?
Well, because we're the only people you know. And
No, that's true. I do sleep in the studio.
Yeah. Okay. So I-4 eyesore, I think it's
And
an
also, I can turn lights on with my phone.
yeah, Luminos from Harry
Yeah.
Potter.
Yeah.
I do think that it's a building project that is being used to funnel money.
Monday,
Who's that?
Monday.
fun on Monday and
Fun on
Tuesday
Monday?
and Wednesday.
But I don't think it's a grand conspiracy, any kind of cult.
Right.
Or
What else could be
aliens.
happening there?
An
right?
energy
Is
tower
it?
for the elites to summon our
Okay.
body, summon our
All right.
lust
All right.
for
Cool,
themselves.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Aztec pyramids in the Everglades.
Okay. Yeah.
Someone
never
just wrote
seen
that. I don't really know. Just
Oh, well, we
Aztec-
got Google taking shots of all the Everglades. I haven't seen any.
Yeah, so I think there
Google,
are
show
some
me
pyramids
Everglades.
that folks
Oh
say
my
exist
God.
in the Everglades, and they're saying they're very similar to the pyramids
Yeah.
in Egypt.
Right.
And how did that happen?
How many
That-
bodies do you think are in there?
I think the
'cause
answer
they're a
to
tomb.
everything kind of like, before 2000 or before
Yeah.
0, before the birth of Christ.
Yeah,
Every
come on.
weird building, every
Wow.
kind of thing.
So
it's
far.
just some-
Tartaria.
like the pyramids
Yeah.
and like the
Ptolemaic.
what's it called? The faces, the big heads.
Oh,
and
the
Stonehenge.
Mount Rushmore, Easter
Stone-
Island.
What was Easter Island?
yes, yes.
I feel like a lot
Yeah,
of
I
that.
got it.
Just the answer is slave work, where it's like how this
Oh,
happened.
I hate that, dude. Don't say the
Slave
S
work.
word.
Well, let me say this.
Why did you hit that button for?
Well, let me say this. Let me say this because Luke is convinced that the pyramids in Egypt were done by aliens.
No,
But-
I just
yeah.
said slave work.
But when he found out the pyramids were done
Oh,
no, I'm not
again?
hitting it.
in Mexico, he didn't blame aliens at all. So
No.
I
What
do
do you
think-
blame?
He said,
Oh, slave work, but technically aliens.
"There you go."
Is it automated to clap whenever you say that?
I don't know.
It's a censor. I think
Slave.
there are Everglade pyramids,
Work.
and I think they were put
Huh.
there.
Oh,
They were put there in a bad way. Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean in a with
Well,
slaves?
yeah, with unpaid labor.
Yeah. Just like all the big buildings back then. But hey, speaking of history,
Yeah,
is the Fountain of
Go
Youth
on.
real?
is the fountain of youth real? Josh, ask that question.
Oh no, I bought that water. It's terrible. It didn't make me any younger.
Let me ask you this.
Mm.
Let me ask you this. If you're a visual consumer of our show,
Right.
okay, so if you're listening, you're
Yeah.
going to miss out on this. If you're out on YouTube, you're going to love this. I want you to look at Josh, and I want you to tell me
He hasn't been drinking.
that he has not been drinking the fountain of youth water.
Fountain of Youth.
Because this guy looks
shit! Yeah,
just like
dude.
it was when I met him, bro. In 10th
He's got
grade,
some in his cup right now. I think if he takes a sip, his voice gets higher, like
look
a little
at him.
younger.
He looks like
This is a
Caius.
wig. Can't you
he looks like
tell?
Caius
Yeah.
from Twilight. He hasn't aged
Yeah.
a bit, dude.
Like he'll take a little
Yeah.
sip and then his voice gets higher for like a second. Watch him.
Go ahead.
Hey, fellas.
Whoa!
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Busted.
Yeah.
So I
Hey,
think
fellas.
Josh
Yeah.
is trying
Just for
to.
like a second.
He's saying it's not real to cover up
Yeah.
his ever lasting life.
Yeah, my
source.
supply.
The
I
fountain
want
of
to
youth
keep
water
it
gets
cheap.
stuck in his throat, in that part of your throat that makes you sound younger
Yeah.
or older.
Listen, our listeners
And
who
it
know
heals
us,
that.
listen to me. I want you to listen to Wayne.
Oh,
Listen
no,
to me.
he ate a robot.
No,
Oh no, I hate
he
a
swallowed
robot
it, he
again.
swallowed his vape by accident.
My AI girlfriend.
Yeah.
His last yurt of his USB. Okay, so I'm going to say this to our listeners. You know me.
Yeah.
You trust us.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
trust us. We've
Well,
been good to you.
Because we
Well,
don't run ads. That's
We
why you
don't
trust us.
Yeah, come on. Listen to me here. Would
Tubi.
we ever, in a million years, for
Yeah.
any reason, Luke, what was the
Yeah.
conspiracy again?
It's the fountain
water.
of youth real.
Hot
Would we
water.
ever lie to you about the fountain of youth? Because here's the thing: if we knew,
Maybe.
if we knew, If we knew it to
Maybe.
be true, we would
Yeah.
tell our listeners because we love our listeners. We would let them
Well,
in on the
yeah.
secret, wouldn't we?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not drinking that water. I don't want to live forever.
Oh, I do.
You want to live forever?
Oh, I don't want to live
Yeah.
forever. It's just longer.
Okay, but
It's-
what if it was like Indiana Jones rules, where it's like you can't leave the cave?
I would leave.
Huh.
I would not want to live forever.
Does it have Wi-Fi?
Here's the
Or
thing.
maybe you can't take the cup out the cave. Was the rules? I
Let
forget.
me say this. At my current
Okay.
state of living,
No
I'm going to
Wi-Fi.
die before anybody else. So
You think so?
I think.
before anyone else.
I mean, I'm definitely
I'm
going
working
to.
on a solid heart disease plan right now.
I will say I get tired and dizzy for no reason a lot, and it
Mm.
could be the nicotine and drugs and stuff. But and dehydration.
No,
But
I
I
think
do
it's spinning in place.
it's
I think
you're
you have
spinning
to
in
stop
place.
with my
You
baseball
have to
bat.
stop spinning in place.
Right.
What wild and crazy kids?
Yeah, I'm gonna get first place.
Well, speaking of fountain youth and holy water,
Yeah, it's not real. Fountain
Oh.
View's not real.
a priest went up in a plane in the 60s and threw holy water over Broward County, and there hasn't been a direct hit from a hurricane since.
You can't argue that. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
Okay.
The tomb
What's
opened
the
from the
priest's
inside.
name?
The door cannot be moved from the outside.
What's
Wait,
the
what are you
priest's
talking
name?
about?
Did he exist?
His priest, his name is
Andrew Garden.
Yeah, Holy Water.
Whatever.
What a
Debunk
perfect
devil.
name.
Holy
yeah,
Walter.
Debunk devil.
Holy Walter was his name. And he
Okay.
did Holy Water.
Holy Walter. Yeah, that makes
Are,
the
sense.
Broward
are you
County.
saying? Are you possibly saying that did not happen? You're questioning a priest.
No,
Saying that-
I'm just saying these are just conspiracies I was given. You know,
Dude couldn't spread it over the state?
That's a
I
great
guess
point.
not.
That's
Not
a
enough
great
water.
point, dude. That's a great point. Actually,
here's my question: you can bless
Yeah.
holy water. Can you just not bless the oceans, and then when it gets
you
picked up by
cannot with the salt water.
precipitation?
You
No,
cannot
the
with the
salt.
salt water.
But
No,
the
so
precipitation,
salt,
can you
yeah.
bless the clouds?
Nope.
Mm,
Nope.
Nope.
You can't with the salt
no,
water,
it has
man.
to be groundwater. It can't
Come
be
on.
aerial water. Everybody knows that.
Wait, they pulled the water from like the dew.
Let me
No,
tell you
they
something.
pull
from
Let me tell you
spring,
something.
dude.
Okay, I love Josh. He's my brother, bro. He's been my best friend since I was a child.
Your twin flame.
My twin flame. You've got to take a stance on one of these, Josh. You can't keep
Oh,
putting
he's
me out
calling
there
you.
and letting
Yep.
me take the hit on all these. Because I mean,
No.
so I think
Yeah.
once and for all,
Yep.
did a priest save Broward County with
Right.
holy water from hurricanes?
No.
He says no.
Mm.
I say no as well.
No.
Former
And-
Governor Rick Scott is a reptilian warlord.
Yes.
100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
One
No
he-
discussion.
One he gets behind.
No
discussion
Yep.
needed.
Right.
He's a freak.
They may not exist, but
He's
if
one
they
of them.
do, he's one.
Rick
Oh,
Scott?
100%. Yes.
Yeah, dude.
May not
How can you
exist.
take money from poor
Come
people
on.
and healthcare
Come on.
and just live a normal life with your white, nasty, dusty
Like Brett
ass skin?
Favre did.
Can I pause the conspiracy real fast?
Yes.
Really fast
Yeah.
to our Floridians listening. Whenever there are
Sorry.
billionaires taking advantage of people who live in Florida, and it is unequivocal, like it's happening, guys. This is
As a
happening
100 air,
in a
Yeah.
way that's never
Don't do
happened
that.
before. That's
Yep.
not a left or a right issue. We speak
No.
on it because he's taking advantage
Right.
of
It's
you.
up and down. It's not
is
left
class.
and right.
Come on, it's a
They're trying to
class
make it
issue.
seem like it's
Yes.
us and them,
it's
but
not.
it's us and
class.
us against them.
Come
you
on,
know?
bro.
Yeah, speak
know?
it, dude. Debunk devil in the house, dude.
Yeah, it's not about the.
Dude, this devil guy's making sense,
yeah,
man.
I'm about to start going on.
Wait, the devil's a Democrat?
The devil's a Democrat.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, he's a lizard person for sure.
Yeah, well, that's kind of all I got.
All
for
right,
now.
man.
Oh wow. Okay.
Josh, 2 episodes about conspiracies.
Come on, back to back.
right?
Yeah.
Back to back. Why don't we say, why don't you tell us 2 truths about yourself and a lie,
Okay.
Oh, all right. Huh.
just so we can know something
On our way out.
On our way out.
I
So we
can't.
because
I
we've been
can't
talking
tickle
like
myself.
like maybe this is real,
I
maybe it's
can
not.
tickle myself,
Right.
and my name is Adam.
Okay.
Okay.
And now it's up to the listener to guess which one's the
Oh.
conspiracy.
2
which one's
truths and a
false.
lie. That's great. Do I get to go? or
Wayne,
no,
your
just
turn.
Josh?
Wayne, you get to go.
I get to go? Okay, so
Yep.
2 truths and a lie.
Right.
I have never fallen down.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, shiz, dude.
Okay.
What's that
I-
mean? From like a full stand or from a chair?
From a full stand.
2
I've
truths
never
and
fallen
1
down.
lie.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've never fallen down.
Sorry, Josh is playing with Legos. It sounds like.
I have
Sorry,
taken
I am.
antibiotics every week since the day I was born.
Okay.
Oh,
And
that's fit.
Explains it.
Yeah.
the third one is
Jaundice.
I've got half a heart. I was born with half a
Okay.
heart.
So listeners, now it's up to you
Okay,
to guess
yeah.
what's the conspiracy and what's not.
Which one's true? Which one of those facts?
one's
is
What about
true, which
Debunk
one's not?
Devil? We need to know Debunk Devil.
Oh, Debunk Devil,
Two truths and a lie. He's not really Korean.
I'm not as Korean as I claim I am.
Shut up. Yes,
50,
you
50?
are.
I'm more Korean than I claim I am.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Oh, what a mind freak.
And I really hate being on this show.
Okay.
Oh, I
Well,
don't want to think about that
I don't
one.
even like joking about that.
I don't
Luke.
like
That's
joking
not a
about
good
it.
joke, bro. That's almost as
No.
bad as
I'm sorry, guys.
that's almost as bad as Josh's Magic Johnson joke from a few weeks back that Luke cut from the episode.
right.
What was
And
it?
if we want to find out the truth, we'll guess. I guess we'll figure it out in the new year. Will be the next
We'll
episode.
pray about it.
Yeah, we got a very special. Should we tell the listeners what our New
No.
Year's theme is?
No, but just know that our New Year's episode, it's going down.
Oh, I'm going timber.
Yeah.
So Josh, why
You said it was Tootie Twisters.
Yeah. Sorry,
Josh,
I
why
missed
don't
that note, guys.
why don't you sign off for us?
Come on.
What do you got to say for the listeners?
Hey,
We're heading into Christmas.
everybody. Let's
Christmas
go
week
ahead
next
and
week.
have a good Christmas.
Way down upon this one.